Today I'm going to be doing a chatty video. Now, if you've watched this channel before, I've never actually done a chatty video. I hide behind the editing and the music. I think I did one haul a few weeks ago and that was the first thing, so I'm trying to get a bit more confident and yeah, just kind of go for it. And Gemma, quite a few weeks or even a month ago now, from Somewhere After the Rainbow, tagged me into the Mumlife raw tag, so I thought I would do that today. It's actually 9 o'clock at night, so apologies if I look slightly dishevelled and it's a bit dark, but I've been up and down with one or the other of the children. If you don't know me, I'm Laura and I have two girls, 6 and 2. The Mumlife raw tag is 11 questions, so I'll just get going. Question 1. Describe your day as a mum in one word. Relaxed. Apart from obviously the 9 o'clock bedtimes, it's been a really relaxed day today. It's Monday and we kind of just regroup after the weekend and stay in the house, do bits and bobs, and yeah, it's just been really lovely. Done the school run and it's warm outside, so it's played really nicely, and I haven't tried to get too much done, which normally means that I get more done than usual. So yeah, relaxed. Question 2. What's the most challenging part in connecting with other mums? Now this for me, I think, is finding the right ones, because we all know we're not all going to have everything in common, be best friends just because we have children. I mean, so many people have children, it doesn't necessarily mean you've got something in common. So yeah, finding the right ones I think is difficult for me, and I don't go to soft play and my child's really shy, and so finding like-minded mums is what I find a challenge. But I have got some lovely mum friends that I found at either school and just throughout parenting, so stick with what you know sometimes. Question 3. Share one horrible poo moment. I'm sure as a mum there's been loads. I have a child with allergies, so as a baby, yeah, there was just lots of them. But one that sticks out is actually from my littlest, Roma. She was born, we think, with some kind of bug. So when she was a few weeks old, I'd be changing like up to 30 or more nappies a day. And this one day, I remember the health visitor come in and she was sat, and I was going to make her a cup of tea. I was changing Roma's nappy and she lay on the changing mat, so I left her the changing mat to go and put the nappy in the bin, come back and she needed changing again, and that happened 3 times. So I couldn't get to the kitchen and wash my hands and back again without her filling her nappy, and I just cried. I cried, and the health visitor was really good and said that she'd probably got a bug or something. But yeah, it wasn't my finest moment, and that's probably the time where the poo situation had got me in tears. Number 4. How do you deal with public meltdowns and tantrums? Quite lucky really, we don't often have it, especially with Eva. We didn't really have anything like that. More so with Roma, I would say, but they've both been really early talkers, and so I just stop whatever I'm doing, wherever I am, I just kind of stop and talk to them. So normally it's a miscommunication or something like that, isn't it, or they're tired or whatever, so we try and solve the actual problem that is occurring, that's making them throw themselves on the floor in the middle of the supermarket. So yeah, that's what I do, but I'm quite thankful it doesn't happen very often, although I'm touching all the wood because it's probably going to happen to me this week now. Number 5. Honestly, how much screen time does your child or children have? None, pretty much. We don't really watch TV. They play on the iPads every now and then, or Eva likes documentaries. We sometimes watch films occasionally, but we don't watch like children's television or anything, and Roma never has. So yeah, probably none. I would say like 1 to 2 hours a week maybe, if we're watching a film at the weekend they playing games on the iPad. Yeah, so not very much at all. Number 6. What's your go-to easy dinner that you do every week? I do cook every day, pretty much. Fresh meals. As I say, my eldest has allergies and she has food allergies as well, so, and I'm keen on nutrition and I like healthy eating and all that kind of thing, so I cook from scratch most days, or my husband does. So we don't tend to have the same thing every week. I'm not like a fish on a Friday, jacket potatoes on a Tuesday type of person. It's just, yeah, I like to mix it up. But my go-to meal, which I love, is, it's like a Jamie Oliver at Sainsbury's one when they were working together. I think it was like Feed Your Family for a $5 or something like that, one of the recipes. But it's chicken drumsticks with cherry tomatoes, red onion and couscous, and it's just amazing. I just love it. It's really simple, but I really love it. It's my favourite meal. It's not my favourite meal to clean up, if I'm honest. Couscous and a 2-year-old, yeah, it's not good, but I like it so much that I make it anyway and do it with the mess. So if I'm looking down, I've got the questions on a piece of paper. So number 7. Did you yell, cry or struggle today, and why? So I did cry today, and like I've said, my child has allergies, and when she came out of school, she's 6.5, when she came out of school she had hives on her face. She got a red swollen face and she had hives, and I think it's from some sun cream that we put on her this morning. Either that or pollen or grass and things like that she's allergic to. I feel awful for her. I feel really bad for her, and she wanted to go to the park and I said she couldn't because we had to get home and get some medication and give her a wash and all that kind of thing. And yeah, so I was a bit upset about that today, and I always just feel super sorry for her and wish that I could keep her safe and, I don't know, take it away. And also the fact that she's at school, and maybe if she wasn't, I'd have noticed before it got as bad as it did when I saw her. It just breaks my heart, bless her. Question 8. What was the best moment of your day so far as a mum? Well, like I said, it's 9 o'clock, so pretty much my day is done. But I have to say that having come home because she couldn't go to the park, I surprised Eva with the outside kitchen that I've been making, and it's almost finished, so I let them play with it, and she said to me that, Mum, it's okay because this kitchen, playing with this kitchen here with you, is better than going to the park. I'm aware that she probably just said that to make me feel better, or maybe she didn't, I don't know, but it just melts my heart that A, she's either really kind and she wanted to make me feel better with that comment, or 2, that is actually true and she didn't quite feel so bad about being at home. So yes, that was my best moment today. Question 9. What is your secret guilty pleasure to reward your mum life? Not really sure I've got a secret guilty pleasure. I mean, I like a glass of wine and a gin and tonic at the end of the day, and we do watch Home and Away. Maybe that's a guilty pleasure. But yeah, I'm not sure that I really have one. Number 10. How often do you experience mum guilt? All the time. All the time, every day, every week. I can't help it. I feel guilty if I'm at work, I feel guilty if I'm at home, I feel guilty if I go out, or if I don't and I'm, you know, struggling with just being at home and wanting to go out. My sister says that I love the guilt. I don't love the guilt, but it just comes, so I've learned to accept it and say, yeah, I feel really guilty about that. There's nothing I can do about it, so I'm gonna let myself feel guilty, and that takes a bit of the pressure off about feeling guilty, It's just a spiral. I don't understand people who don't feel mum guilt, and that's not to say that I'm judging them for it. I would love to be one of them people, but I just don't. I feel a lot of mum guilt for the way Eva is with her allergies, the fact that Roma doesn't have the allergies. You literally can't win with me. Question 11. Share one taboo thing about motherhood you think should be talked about more. I find this one really hard because, yeah, I've had some taboo things in motherhood, but I'm not sure I would say I would like them talked about more. I don't know really. I guess how hard it is. I have friends who I was kind of the first to have children, and then recently they've had children and said, how hard is it? Like, it's overwhelmingly difficult because it's always there. It's never ending. And I think it's hard to say that to somebody who doesn't have children, because it's like you're putting them off or you're like moaning about things. And I love motherhood, I really, really do. But it is hard work. So yeah, I guess that. I don't necessarily think we should moan all the time, and there is wonderful, wonderful moments of motherhood. I think you can just have a little bit of both. So yeah, just how hard it can be and probably how amazing it can be too. That's my first tag. Thank you, Gemma. I'm not actually going to tag anybody because this is a couple of months old. I'm pretty sure everybody's done it already. So yeah, if you haven't done it and you're watching this and you want to, go ahead. And I hope you liked my first chatty vlog. I've got another one that I've been tagged in on that I might do next week if I don't watch this back and cringe and maybe delete it, or I don't know what that might come, or you might just see another edited day in the life. But whatever it is, I'll see you next week.